How do you today build a pipeline of projects? How do you maintain the pipeline?
Super question again. Pipeline, my dear friends, and that's for not just you, my dear friend Alok, and for all those who are listening, is actually the key to be able to succeed long term. That's it. You know, there is a 30-day rule. I don't know how many of you know about a 30-day rule. 30-day rule clearly tells you that if you work for 30 days in a month, every day, one little part of the day to build a pipeline, it will help you for the next 3 months to keep you going. But if you don't continue that 30-day rule, after the 3 months, you've dried up and you're finished and you're over. So the 30-day rule, either you do 1 hour of marketing, creating a pipeline every day, day on day, or you decide that out of the 6 weeks, days of a week or a 5-day week that I work, 1 day of the week, I am going to shut myself from all other activities of the business and I am going to only do my pipeline work, which means customer dealing, talking to future customers, identifying your customer avatar, identifying how and what your communication will be, identifying the way you would like to communicate to your clients with your current projects, with your past projects, looking and sourcing for your future projects, identifying what medium to choose. A lot of people, I see a lot of designers today randomly posting in Facebook, randomly posting at Instagram, sometimes about them and their dog, sometimes about them and their wedding anniversary, and then suddenly about their one project comes up and pops up. Everything has to be planned. These are tools of marketing. These are not, unless of course you don't want to market and you say I have enough business and I don't care. For me, this is just fun time and I want to use Instagram to just have some breakout time.
Good. No, I like the suggestion, which is that pretty much squirrel away and build your pipeline gradually, because you don't know which is going to come through and which is not going to come through. And keep squirreling it away daily basis or a weekly basis. And that's for you.
Let me tell you, Alok, very creative people, highly creative people I know who are genuinely having loads of knowledge, very high on creativity, lose out simply because of their one drawback is that they don't even address the fact that they have to have a marketing skill. And if they don't have it, they don't even want to acquire it. They are just waiting for some natural something to hit them and some stroke of luck to happen for them to get their next project. It doesn't happen. We have to be prepared at all times. I'm not saying it doesn't. Lot of very big projects are sometimes just fall in your lap. But is that the way to succeed? For waiting for a lady luck to happen? Not at all. Let me share here. So one side is a creativity, right? And the other side is marketing skills. Okay.
Right.
Now, most creative people don't even think marketing ki zarurat bhi hai. I mean, what marketing? Why should we market? We are in the service industry. We are providers of a design. What marketing? We are not selling a product. No. Look what happens. When you are low on creativity and when you're low on marketing skills, you're a struggler in any case. So if you have that illusion that you're creative, and you are actually in this, in this quadrant, and you're struggling because you're either low on creativity and you're low on your marketing skills, then you're a struggler. Serious suggestion is look for an option. There's nothing wrong. It's always good to look for an option, face realities, move on. But if you are high on creativity, which most people have come across. Alok, I have found people in these boutique, design companies, even in very large companies, hugely creative. All they are doing is firefighting all day long. 90% of their time goes firefighting, 10% is creativity. That also goes down the tube because they don't know how to handle it, because they are low on their marketing skills. They haven't applied certain principles that would help them to go to the next level. Then there are a lot of people you come across in this world who are very good with marketing, extremely good marketing. Okay, they've probably learned it or they have got the knack for it. They worked in another organization, but have no creativity. They just find a gap in the market and they go whole hog with their marketing skills, make a big buck, but they are short-term successes. They cannot survive because the market will understand that he's not genuine with his creativity, he is not talented, and he's just there to make a big buck, and therefore he has a natural death.
Yeah.
What one needs to reach is this. You need to move from a survivor to a star, from a person who's surviving in his business, who is good with creativity and low in marketing, to becoming a star who's good with creativity and good with the marketing skills. The moment you realize that you have to reach here, and for that you have to work on this side of the matrix, you cannot lose out. You are a winner all the way. Let me tell you this. And that is where this whole subject of talking about being moving from being a survivor to moving to become having a thriving design practice is what I am trying to emphasize on today. Because a lot of people do not understand that it is the marketing skills is what is not being applied. That is basically what is not allowing the designer to flourish. His creativity is the biggest secret of the world. Let me tell you, he's the biggest secret. He's the most creative person, but in his own little world. Until you apply a few simple tenets of marketing, and this is not what I'm saying which business schools teach. You don't have to join an MBA degree and maybe become an IIM graduate, or these are simple marketing tools. Learn from people who have traveled that path, follow people who have been there, done it, learn from other people's mistakes. I love to learn from my own mistakes. In fact, whenever I am addressing students or other designers, I start with telling them where I went wrong. Alok, the biggest lessons are learned when you are down and under, when you've fallen, when you've done all your mistakes. And trust me, I've done them several times. But the fact of the matter is today, why I'm talking to you and sharing this with you is not about it's about falling. It's about getting up each time, brushing myself and moving ahead, and every time moving faster and better, and keeping all those things I didn't do right in my mind and sharing it with my other peer group so that they don't make those mistakes. It is said that you start on the shoulders of a giant. That's where I want them to say, you don't have to start from the bottom. Learn from other people's mistakes, take notes, move on from there, move faster, and get successful. And it's possible.